Most people believe they know exactly how a cat shows love. They think it's the loud purring, the cuddles, or the way a cat curls up in their lap. But what if one of the strongest signs that your cat truly loves you is something so strange that most owners completely misunderstand it? In fact, many people accidentally ignore this behavior, thinking it's random, annoying, or even a little weird. The truth is, when you understand what it really means, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Cats have spent thousands of years perfecting the art of saying a lot without making a sound. Unlike dogs, they rarely express affection in obvious ways. Instead, every movement, every tiny habit, and every unusual behavior carries meaning. To earn genuine trust from a cat isn't something that happens automatically. It's something you receive after your cat quietly studies you, watches your routines, and decides that you are safe enough to become part of its world. One of the strangest habits that reveals this deep love is something many cat owners witness almost every day without realizing its importance. Have you ever been sitting quietly when your cat suddenly walks toward you, gently rubs the side of its face against your hand, your leg, or even your phone, then casually walks away as if nothing happened? Maybe it does this while you're working, cooking, or getting ready for bed. It feels almost random, but it isn't random at all. This simple action is far more meaningful than it appears. Around your cat's cheeks, forehead, and chin are tiny scent glands that release invisible chemical messages called pheromones. Humans can't smell them, but cats understand them perfectly. When your cat rubs its face against you, it isn't scratching an itch or simply asking for attention. It's leaving behind its own scent, quietly marking you as someone who belongs in its trusted circle. Tio, another cat. That scent says something remarkable. It says, "This person is safe. This person is familiar. This person is part of my family." In the feline world, scent is more important than words could ever be. While we recognize loved ones by their faces or voices, cats recognize emotional security through scent. Every gentle head bump or cheek rub is like your cat signing its name on the invisible bond between the two of you. What's fascinating is that cats don't waste this behavior on just anyone. A shy cat won't walk up to a stranger and proudly leave its scent behind. Even friendly cats are selective. That's because rubbing their face against someone requires trust. During that brief moment, your cat lowers its guard, comes close enough to be vulnerable, confident that nothing bad will happen. That confidence isn't given freely. It's earned. Scientists who study feline behavior have noticed that cats often exchange these scent markings with members of their social group. Mother cats do it with kittens. Bonded cats greet each other this way after spending time apart. It's their version of saying, "I'm happy you're here. You're one of us." When your cat chooses to include you in this ritual, it is treating you as more than the person who fills the food bowl. It is including you in its family. This becomes even more meaningful when you remember that cats evolved as both predators and prey. While they are excellent hunters, they have also spent thousands of years protecting themselves from larger dangers. Their instincts constantly ask one question: am I safe? Every decision your cat makes is influenced by the answer. So when it willingly walks up to you, touches you with its most sensitive scent glands, and calmly turns away afterward, it's expressing complete confidence that you won't hurt it. Some owners wonder why their cat rubs against them immediately after they come home from work. It might seem like a request for dinner, but often there's another reason. Throughout the day, you've collected countless unfamiliar smells from outside. Other people, different places, strange environments. Your cat notices every single one. By rubbing against you, it's replacing those unfamiliar scents with one that feels comforting and familiar. In a way, your cat is saying, "There you are. You smell like home again." Think about how beautiful that really is. Home isn't just a place for your cat. Home is also a feeling, and sometimes that feeling is you. The same habit explains why some cats insist on rubbing against your shoes, your backpack, or even your laptop. Those objects travel with you, carrying unfamiliar scents into your cat's territory. By marking them, your cat restores the emotional balance of its environment. It's creating a world where everything smells safe again. Another interesting detail is that many cats combine this behavior with a slow blink or a relaxed tail held upright with a slight curve at the tip. These subtle body language signals strengthen the message. Together they communicate peace, trust, and affection. Your cat isn't simply passing by. It's having a quiet conversation with you using a language older than words. Of course, every cat has a different personality. Some cats repeat this habit several times a day, while others may only do it once in a while. Introverted cats often express love in very subtle ways. Extroverted cats may enthusiastically bump their heads against you every chance they get. Neither personality loves more or less. They're simply speaking with different accents. If your cat has recently started rubbing against you more often, it may be because your relationship has reached a new level of trust. Cats don't build emotional connections overnight. They observe consistency. They remember kindness. Every gentle interaction, every patient moment, every calm voice slowly adds another brick to the foundation of your bond. This is why forcing affection rarely works. Chasing a cat, picking it up when it doesn't want to be held, or constantly interrupting its quiet moments can make trust take longer to develop. Cats value choice. When they decide to approach you on their own terms, that decision carries tremendous emotional significance. There's another reason this strange habit surprises so many people. Humans often expect love to be loud and obvious. We imagine dramatic displays of affection because that's how our own emotions are often expressed. Cats are different. Their deepest feelings are usually whispered instead of shouted. They don't need grand gestures. A single gentle head bump can contain more trust than 100 excited meows. Many lifelong cat owners remember the first time a frightened rescue cat finally rubbed against their hand. That tiny moment often arrives after weeks or even months of patience. To an outside observer, it looks insignificant. But to the person who has waited for that moment, it feels unforgettable. It's the instant fear begins transforming into love. Perhaps that's one of the greatest lessons cats teach us. Real trust isn't rushed. It grows quietly through consistency, respect, and understanding. The strongest relationships are often built through countless small moments that seem ordinary until you understand what they truly mean. So the next time your cat suddenly walks over, gently presses its forehead against your hand, brushes its cheek along your leg, or leaves its invisible scent on something you use every day, don't dismiss it as a quirky habit. Pause for just a second. Realize that your cat has chosen to include you in one of the oldest social rituals in the feline world. In that brief touch, your cat is telling you something words never could. Feels safe with you, trusts you, and in its own beautifully mysterious language, it loves you. That invisible message may disappear from your skin within hours, but the relationship behind it continues growing every single day. Every peaceful nap near you, every slow blink across the room, every quiet greeting at the front door becomes another chapter in a story your cat has been writing since the day you first met. It's a story built not on commands or expectations, but on mutual respect and quiet companionship. Sometimes we spend so much time wishing our pets could speak that we forget they already are. They simply speak through actions instead of sentences. Once you learn their language, even the smallest moments become unforgettable. Suddenly, a gentle head bump isn't just adorable. It's one of the most sincere compliments your cat can ever give. If your cat has the strange but beautiful habit, consider yourself incredibly fortunate. You've earned something that cannot be bought, rushed, or demanded. You've earned the trust of a creature that values safety above almost everything else. And that's one of the purest forms of love any pet can offer. If this helped you understand your cat a little better, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the secret world of cats. And now we'd love to hear from you. Does your cat rub its face against you? Or does it have another unique way of showing love? Share your cat's name and your favorite story about them in the comments. Your experience might remind someone else just how extraordinary the bond between humans and cats can truly be.